It's your girl Jen, and today I am here with two very special guests. We have Hyunee, and you know this one already.
Hey.
Just kidding. This is Sophia, and today I have gathered my favorite Korean foods with, a couple of my favorite Koreans.
So excited.
We're gonna have this Korean feast. Do you want to walk through what we're eating?
Today we're going to be eating carbonara, fire noodles, and myeongnam hot dog, which is like corn dogs, fried corn dogs, right? And booty jigs.
Booty jigs.
Hi.
And
tteokbokki.
This is actually like my first real mukbang.
On your channel, right?
Like a real mukbang.
Yes. Should we start with the corn dogs?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are they all the same?
No, they're actually all different.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass one for you, one for Sophie.
Oh, thank you.
And this one, I think this is like the squid ink one.
Oh.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Mine's sweet.
Mine's sweet too.
The sugar and the savory goes so well together.
Let's do one for the mic.
Okay. Should I bring it in?
Mm-hmm.
Should I bring it this way?
This is incredible.
You know what Korean mukbangers do? They dip it in the tteokbokki sauce, which I want to try.
Same.
All right,
oh my
here we
god.
go.
So good.
Let's change the game. Let's change the Oh my god.
It's pretty spicy.
For those who don't know Hyunee, do you mind explaining your channel a little bit?
So my channel is HyuneeEats and I do eating shows. So mukbang basically literally means 먹는 방송. It means eating show, eating broadcast. I eat a copious amount of food.
It's
and
crazy.
tell stories.
Wow.
I know, and I love the wide variation of food she has. She has a lot of Korean food. She does. I saw your Subway one recently.
Oh, yeah.
All new menu stuff.
Wow.
It just gets me like in the mood for food, you know?
And I love spicy food and challenges. So if you guys want to watch, come to my channel.
I'll leave her info here. So do you want to explain what you do? For those who may not know, which is
I do pretty much kind of what you do, huh? Just anything beauty, fashion, lifestyle, my daily life, vlog a lot.
vlogs.
I vlog a lot more now.
You should eat the carbo first.
Yeah? Okay, you're totally
Okay.
right. Oh, thank you. Should we show them?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see here. Zoom.
Our ramen haul. Mmm. The noodles are very different from the traditional like shin ramen.
Right?
They're
It's
like
thicker and flat. I want to try it with the corn dog.
Wow.
I love her food combinations. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wrap it around.
Oh my god. Should we do an ASMR sound for the noodles?
Bring it in.
Bring it in. We haven't even touched the budae yet.
No.
So we all have our mukbang wooden spoon.
Honey spoon.
Oh my god. Cheers.
Wow.
One bite.
Oh!
No.
Oh my god. Skills. So I actually blurted out something on Twitter asking if you guys had any questions for us. So I thought we should, answer some. I think that'll be fun. Oh, thank you, my dear.
Honors.
So this one is from Sohange. She asks 2019 goals.
For me, it's being even more independent. And I don't mean that where I'm not independent now, but there's a lot I could work on. And I think that was really challenging for last year, but I want to come into the new year being just a lot more positive about it and don't look at it as a bad thing, because now a lot of people in my life are busy, and so it's just making me having to figure things out for myself. And it's nice. It's challenging though, because
It is.
we used to have like everything like right there and someone's always there to help. That's one of my goals.
What about you, honey?
Finding a hobby.
Oh!
I actually always
a really
wanted
good
to
one.
dance. I'm such a bad dancer.
Me too, girl.
I can't feel the beat or anything like that, so I want to start dancing.
Like take classes? Oh my god, you totally should do that.
I'll do a class with
fun.
you.
Let's do it.
I'll do it too.
Really? Oh my god,
Yeah.
Sophia's gonna be showing us the moves.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
you're
my
what is it?
Shuffle?
Yeah, shuffle.
We're not going to be shuffling.
You're such a
but-
pro.
I would like to do exactly what I did for 2018, but with even more less stress. Like more calm, more patient. I'm a very urgent person, but that can also mean that my patience is very limited. So I have trouble being around people who are not as efficient as me, and it's just like I need to like let go of that because people are wired differently. Some people take longer than others, so like I'm trying to make it a point of like not letting those things get to me because you know there's some people who really can't be on time. Like punctuality like is a skill that you have to learn in practice, and there's some people who just aren't on that wavelength. I think I just want to be a little bit more patient
That's
this
a
year.
really good one.
Yeah,
I like
that
that.
is.
Thanks, guys. Joyce asks, how to deal with paranoia in relationships?
I'm not gonna lie, I used to have it a lot, and I don't know how I really dealt with it other than just don't make yourself go too crazy because it all starts here, right? And it's like you just like stir it up in your head and you make something so small from maybe a movement of the way your man like checked his phone. It's like, oh my god, he's cheating on me or whatever. You just like make it up in your head and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you just don't know if that's what's really happening. So why go through all that stress and put yourself in that situation when you just don't have the facts, you know what I mean?
How do you stop yourself from judging others?
Oh,
That's a good one. Every once in a while we can kind of do it, and that's just natural. And if whoever says they don't, I don't know, it's hard to believe. Like naturally we kind of just get to that point where we can be a little bit insecure and do that. But I remember that everyone is unique in their own way, and you have to have confidence in yourself because if you don't, then who else will for you, you know?
exactly.
And we don't know like what they're going through, right? For me, I think judging is an assumption, right? We assume. And when I was young, I learned that assume is like ASS for you and me.
Oh yeah, oh I love
So don't ever judge, you know? I try to remember that and not to judge other people because everyone has their own problems and their stories. So who are we to judge? No one's perfect.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I think I learned to stop superficially judging people probably when I was in high school. Like I never judged someone of the way they dress or what type of music they listen to or whatever the hell. Like if they love it, I like to see why they love it, and I try to find a way to make it work too. And if it doesn't, then I'm just happy that this makes you happy. If you're not hurting anybody, then
That's so true.
right.
Yeah.
Has anyone judged you really like hardcore?
I guess judging and being bullied is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, right?
So I was definitely bullied in my junior high, no, actually middle school to high school years. There wasn't a lot of Asians in my school, and I hung around mostly with black people. They were the homies, but I had friends of all different types. But I guess like certain people who saw me with the crew of black people just thought like I didn't belong, or they would just make names or call me flat face or chink eyes, or you know, just things like that. That for me was being judged because they didn't even take a second to get to know like how I am as a person. But I kind of like knew that who I was, and I wouldn't let that get to me. And I had my friends who were still supportive, and that's what matters the most. You have to like remember that.
When I lived in Korea, so around over 10 years ago, it wasn't common for dads and daughters to go out and eat.
Really?
Yeah, like
Wait.
just the two of them. So
What?
when I went to a restaurant with my dad, they thought it was like he was like my sugar daddy.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What in the
And
world?
we heard them like whispering like, oh my gosh, like 원조교대, which is like sugar daddy. Yeah.
actual
And my
F?
dad got so mad, and that's when I realized that you shouldn't be like judging people because you never know. Like,
That's you're just
yeah,
with your dad.
Yeah.
Why-
Like
wait.
what?
But why is it so weird to go have dinner with your dad or like meet
Like,
with your dad? Is
Around 10 years ago, it wasn't as common.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
That's so bizarre.
When I go to Korea, I get judged a lot too. Till this
The
day.
tattoos,
Yeah. Oh my god, the tattoos.
the back tap.
Can't go into no Korean spa. And just like being out on the street and like with my makeup.
Oh, right?
Western-
The lashes.
The lashes
No,
are just
totally.
like looking at you
Like when I went to Korea, I always tone down my makeup.
Yes.
Like I don't wear like, you know, a velour or like a
Same.
lily
Yeah.
lash.
Yeah.
It's like literally like a tiny Ardell.
Yeah.
If anything, yeah.
It sucks that we do that. But
know,
it's just,
right?
like, ugh, it makes you feel so uncomfortable. I know. So when have
So
you been
judging.
judged?
I would say, you know, right now, I'm probably being judged this second.
I mean,
You know,
right, yeah.
I think my biggest experience with dealing with judgmental people have just been on the internet. And I think it's because I care what people think way too much. And when you know, showcase your life, it is like a open invitation for anyone to judge you. And I think now that I have like a diary of like 9 years of my life on here, there's a lot to judge. I think that's what I took 2018 to really focus on, because I hated the way it made me feel, because I felt so boxed in. And I don't want to joke around like this because it can be misconceived by someone.
Lizette GN asks, what do you want to be remembered for?
Wow.
Eating.
Oh, that's a good one. You will be.
Honey bite.
A honey bite? Oh my god. We'll do a replay of that. I want to be remembered for leaving people lighter than they were.
Yeah.
Or happier. I get really happy when my friends come up to me and they confide in me and they just let it all out. And I will never judge them, because I know whatever they're venting, that's their rough draft. And sometimes like I've realized that like sometimes you just need to talk out your problems. Just like that release. I like being that load to people.
Yeah.
Because
I
I mean,
agree.
it means a lot when someone else can be there for me.
As far as like with my career, just knowing that I helped one person or made their day,
Yeah.
like that means the world to me.
Like make someone feel a little less alone for like
Yeah.
the 10 minutes that they watch our channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Asian Americans, like we're on the come up, especially like last year.
Oh yeah.
And getting those comments where people, there's like kids in high school and they're like, you've made me embrace being Asian more. That is so cool to me.
What are your favorite traits of each person you're filming with right now? One thing that I love about Hyunee is her bright light. I think she has a big ability to be able to just be optimistic, because you didn't necessarily have like all your cards in a row. Like you've kind of had like a rough past, but I see that you like to look at the light and you like to shine it, and it really kind of puts my life into perspective and like be my best self. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
And then with Sophie, I would like to say that she is probably the best listener in my life. Because you tell Sophie one thing about your life and she remembers and she follows up. And for me, like my top love language is words of affirmation. And so that's why like when people speak to me and they really connect with me, it goes such a long way. More than just like gifts or the things that you do for me. It's just the words and the encouragement that you do, and also the advice that you give me as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you too. I love you too. Oh my god.
Well, we just met for the first time today.
True.
But from what I've gathered, I could agree with Jen. You're very bright and bubbly. You just bring out a really good energy, and you're really pleasant to be around. So I'm glad that we finally got to meet, and hopefully we keep in touch. And I want to do a mukbang on my channel too.
I know, right?
I want to come to the OC and eat
Take
some
the
Korean
dogs
food.
on the walk.
I know, and meet, let
Go
our
hiking.
Yeah.
You both
So
have huskies.
thanks for introducing us, Jen.
Of course.
And for Jen, I would say one of your best traits is you're just a down friend,
Take that.
and you're always the person like organizing, planning, staying on top of things, and that's a lot of like effort you put into a lot of people's relationships, you know. And so that's a gift, I think, and a lot of people don't put that effort like you clearly do. So overall, you're just like always there for me, and
Oh my god. I was getting emotional.
no, really, like our friendship of like, I don't know, 5 years?
5 years.
It's just like flown by. I remember like yesterday when I met Jen, never did I ever imagine it getting to this point, but now it's like sisters. It's like we're doing life together.
Seriously.
That's for sure.
What I love about Jen is your presence and your voice.
Oh.
And I just feel like you've given a lot of people like dreams, like of becoming a YouTuber? Like, because you're like one of the first OG YouTubers, right? So a lot of people look up to you, and you're just so bubbly.
Thank you, honey.
And Sophia, you're just so comfy to be around.
Yeah, true. You make people
I could just like open up to you, and when I just first saw you, I was just like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet. Like, you know?
That's awesome. I like to make people feel at home.
Yeah. That's one of your gifts. It's crazy.
Thank you.
This is good, guys.
Oh.
Wow, we are so full. We forgot to take the thumbnail.
Oh.
Guys.
Again.
Oh. Alright guys, that is a wrap on this Korean mukbang feast. We did a pretty damn good job.
Heck yeah.
I will leave a link for Hyunee and Sophia's channels over here and down there. So make sure you click it and subscribe to them, or I'm going to come and get you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah. Oh no, it's not gonna fit.
To the egg.
To the egg? Okay. I hope you guys caught that on both mics.
They got it.
She asks. She asks.
Peace.
Try.